Hello, hello! Pizza Packs here, and we're back with our second Play Booster box from Bloomburrow. So, let's get into this. Alright. Okay. Our topper insert. It's rows to even out. I think that's right. Yep, we got packs 1 through 12. $13 to $24. And $25 to $36. Let's get cracking. Pack 1. Alright, we have Bone Blind Order, Preordered Island, Caretaker's Talent. Right, uncommons, and our commons. Write down, check off Caretaker's Talent. Hopefully we can in a little bit. Rebalance. There we go. Caretaker's Talent. 6. That is our first Caretaker's Talent. Pack 2. We have Hired Claw art card. Vanishing Light foil. Full art foil planes. Very nice. Artist's Talent. 124. That is our first Artist's Talent. Okay. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Ooh. Non-creature spells cost 1 less. And if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. Our uncommons. And our commons. I could see that getting played in like a storm style deck in standard. I don't know if we have enough things that go face though. Wildpatch Recruit, Token, Dire Sight Foil, Full Art Mountain, Azure, Beastbinder. Let's see, 41. Vigilance can't be blocked by creatures of power 2 or greater. Whenever it attacks, it's one target artifact, creature, or planeswalker an opponent controls loses all abilities until your next turn. It's a creature. It also has base power and toughness 2 too. 41. That is our first Azure Beastbinder. We have our uncommons. Fell. Very nice. And our commons. Pack 5, I think. Pack 4. Pack 4, yeah. Alright. We have Illuge, the Shoreless Sea. That's a land. Foil Pond Prophet. Full Art Plains. Secluded Courtyard. Hey! It's one of the special guest cards. Nice. We have Kestrel, the Wind Crested. 221. That is our second Kestrel. We have our uncommons. And our commons. Right, pack 5. Coruscation Mage token. High Stride foil. Full Art Mountain. Hugs Grizzly Guardian. Let's see, 218. That is our first Hugs. Trample. When it enters, exile the top X cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. It's pretty sweet. We have our uncommons. And our commons. Alright, pack 6. Right, we have Mabel, Heir to Cragflame. Oh, it's stamped. Foil Seed Pod Squire. Full Art Forest. Season of Loss. 112. That is our first Season of Loss. And a Valley Rotcaller to go with it. 119. That is our second Valley Rotcaller. We have our uncommons and our commons. Pack 7. Flowerfoot Swordmaster token. Feed the Cycle foil. Full Art Mountain Season of Gathering. Very nice back-to-back seasons. 192. That is our first Season of Gathering. And our uncommons. And our commons. Pack 8. We have a treasure token. Harvest Right Host foil. Full Art Forest. 3 Tree City. Oh, this is the new Nykthos. 260. Very nice. That is our first 3 Tree City. Dewdrop Cure. Oh, uncommons. And our commons. Nice. Pack 9. Mind Spiral. Card. Uncharted Haven foil. Plains and Valley Mightcaller. 202. That is our first Valley Mightcaller. We have our uncommons and our commons. Pack 10. Food token. Conduct Electricity foil. Forest. Beza, the Bounding Spring. 2. That is our first Beza. When it enters, create a treasure token if an opponent controls more lands than you do. Gain 4 life if an opponent has more life than you. Create 2 fish if an opponent controls more creatures than you. Draw a card if an opponent has more cards in hand than you. Neat. We have our uncommons and our commons. Next up, we have 11s. Finch Formation token, very nice. Salvation Swan foiled, 28. That is our second Salvation Swan. We have a Full Art Foil Forest. And Paw Patch Recruit, 187. That is our second recruit. We have our uncommons. Another Fell, very nice. And our commons. Dirty Dozen, pack 12. Thornplate Intimidator token. Foil Bumbleflower's Sharepot. Mountain. Scavenger's Talent. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, create a food token. This ability only triggers once each turn. Then level 2, whenever you sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. Ooh. And then level 3, at the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice 3 other non-land permanents. If you do, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with finality counter on it. That's pretty sweet. So it's just set up for turn 3 reanimate. Because you can make yourself mill stuff. Very cool. 111. That is our first Scavenger's Talent. Uncommons. Or commons. Alright, on to stack 2 with Lucky 13. Warren Warleader token. Nice. Light Shell Duo foil. Full Art Plains. Fabled Passage. 252. That is our second passage. We have our uncommons. And our commons. Very nice. 14. We have Wix Patrol art card. Long River Lurker foil. Ooh. Mountain. Darkstar Augur. Very nice. 90. That is our second Augur. That's the one that is the new Dark Confidant. We have our uncommons. And our commons. $15. Rush Shield Rampager token. Very nice. Valley Rally foil. Full Art Plains. Clement the Worrywart. 209. That is our first copy of Clement. Let's see. 3/3 Vigilance. Whenever it or another creature you control enters, return up to one target creature you control with lesser mana value to its owner's hand. Frogs you control have tap for a green or blue. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. Huh. That's interesting. We have our uncommons and our commons. Should be Sweet 16. Sweet 16. We have a rat token. Moonrise Cleric foil. Full Art Swamp. We have Jackdaw Savior. 18. That is our first Jackdaw Savior. 3/1 flyer. Whenever it or another creature you control with flying dies, return another target creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield. Whoa. So that's a not scrap heap scrounger. The other one. Scrap Trawler. It's a Scrap Trawler for flyers. We have our uncommons and our commons. $17. Wait. Is that right? Yeah, 17. Food token. Joy Gerbils, foil. Full Art Plains. Emberheart Challenger. 133. That is our second challenger. We have our uncommons and our commons. 18. If you're in the United States, don't forget to register to vote. You can do such at 18. Let's see, for the common good, guard. Okay. Burrow Guard Mentor, foil. Full Art Mountain. Storm Chaser's Talent. 75. That is our second Storm Chaser's Talent. We're down. Oh, our uncommons. And our commons. And I think it's time to split our commons. Alright, 19. We have Rush Shield Rampager token. Griffbloom Coyote, foil. Forest, Season of Weaving in the extended frame. Very nice. Let's see, 283 for this version. Normal version is 68. That is our first Season of Weaving. 6 mana sorcery. Choose up to 5 points worth of modes. You may choose the same mode more than once. 1 point, draw a card. 2 points, choose an artifact or creature you control, create a token that's a copy of it. 3 points, return each non-land, non-token permanent to its owner's hand. That's pretty good. Let's see. We have our uncommons and our commons. Very nice. Pack 20. We have Nightwhirl Hermit. For our art card, Nocturnal Hunger foil. Foil Swamp. Festival of Embers. Let's see, during 134. That is our first Festival of Embers. During your it's an enchantment. During your turn, you may cast instant and sorcery spells from your graveyard by paying 1 life in addition to their other costs. A card or token would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Why does it say token? Tokens already do that. 1 in a red, sacrifice Festival of Embers. Oh, it replaces it. Okay, that makes sense. Then we have Byway Barterer. Byway Barterer. That's a hard word to say. Byway Barterer. 129. That is our second one of those. We have our uncommons and our commons. All right, you know it, you love it. It's 21. We have a fish token. Raccoon Rallier, foil. Fuller, Mountain Valley Quest Caller. Let's see, 36. That is our second quest caller. Nice. Lunar Convocation, 223. That is our second convocation. We have our uncommons and our commons. Two. It's 22. Right, we have Repel Calamity for our art card. You're up, foil. Bullard Island. Wishing Well, 81. That is our first Wishing Well. Tap, put a coin counter on it. When you do, you may cast target instant or sorcery card. Mana value equal to the number of coin counters on Wishing Well from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh, it's just equal. It's not equal or lesser. Okay. We have our uncommons and our commons. $23. Let's see, Glarb, Calamity's Augur. Shoreline Looter, foil. Swamp, Mist Breath Elder, 184. Let's see, that is our first one. It is a 2/2 for 1. At the beginning of your upkeep, return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Mist Breath Elder. Otherwise, you may return Mist Breath Elder to its owner's hand. Huh. It's kind of a weird one. Probably gonna find a way to break that. We have our uncommons and our commons. Let's see, rabbit token, or pack 24, rabbit token, Downwind Ambusher, foil, full art foil, forest, Tender Wild Guide, 192, or 196. That is our second Tender Wild Guide. Then we have Starfall Invocation, 34. Nice double rare pack. That is our second Starfall Invocation. Then we have our uncommons and our commons. Alright, on to our third stack with 25. 25. Intrepid Rabbit token. Foil Carrot Cake. Full Art Swamp. Elania. Divergent Storm. 204. That is our first one. So it's a 3/5 Otter Wizard for 5. It's legendary. Whenever you cast a spell, if it's the first instant spell, the first sorcery spell, or the first otter spell other than Elania you've cast this turn, you may have target opponent draw a card. If you do, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Whoa, okay. That could do some stuff. Uncommons and commons. That would let you double up your otters really quickly, and then... So that triggers up to 3 times a turn? think. 26. That's a funky one. Definitely a build around. Coruscation Mage, token. Head of the Homestead, foil. Full Art Mountain. Mabel, Heir to Cragflame in the storybook art. 336 for this version. Normal version of Mabel is 224, and that is our second Mabel. We have our uncommons and our commons. All right, 27. Camellia, the Seed Miser. Waterspout Warden, foil. Full Art Foil Forest. Some interesting damage on it. Kidnap, 53. That is our second Kidnap. Star Charter. Oh, uncommons. And commons. It's 28. Yeah, 28. We have an arena ad. Parting Gust foil. Full Art Forest. Valley Flamecaller, 158. That is our first Valley Flamecaller. So it's a 3/3 for 3 Lizard Warlock. A lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon you control would deal damage to a permanent or player. It deals that much damage +1 instead. Okay. So I think that's probably for the ping strategy. We have our uncommons and our commons. It looks like there's a mono red pinging deck just waiting to be built. 29. Bishi. Curate's Voyager, Forager, foil. Full Art Island, Dawn's Truce, 9. That is our second Dawn's Truce. Keen-Eyed Curator, 181. That is our second Keen-Eyed Curator. We have our uncommons and our commons. 30! Liliana of the Dark Realms. Card. She's a squirrel. Treeguard Duo, foil. Full Art Swamp. Igra, Eater of All. Oh, this is one that goes infinite with 2 Cauldron Familiars. 241. That is our first Igra. So it is a 6/6 for 5 legendary elemental cat. Ward, sacrifice a food. Other creatures are food artifacts in addition to their other types and have 2 sacrifice this permanent. You gain 3 life. Keep in mind that also applies to your opponent's creatures. Whenever a food is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Igra, Eater of All. That includes your opponent's creatures. Then we have Hearthborn Battler, 139. That is our second Battler. Then we have our uncommons and our commons. 31. Thorn Plate Intimidator token. Come and get it. Foil. Full Art Foil Swamp. Coiling Rebirth. 86. That is our second Coiling Rebirth. We have our uncommons. And our commons. Alright. 32. An arena ad. Iridescent Vine Lasher foil. Let's see, 99. That is our first Iridescent Vine Lasher. It is a 1/2 Lizard Assassin for 1 with Offspring 2. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. Ooh, that's cool. Full Art Island. Herrera Trash Tactician. 227. It's our first Herrera. It's a 2/4 Legendary Raccoon Warrior for 1 red-green. At the beginning of your first main phase, add red or green for each raccoon you control. Whenever you expend 4, you gain 3 life. Whenever you expend 8, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Very nice. We have our uncommons and our commons. Three, 3. It's 33. Bushy Bodyguard token. Agate Assault foil. Full Art Plains. Mabel, Heir to Cragflame. 224. That is our third Mabel. We have our uncommons and our commons. Right. 34. Down to the last 3. We have an arena ad. Thoughtstalker Warlock foil. Full Art Forest. Salvation Swan, number 3. I believe 28. That is our third one. Right. Then we have our uncommons and our commons. Right, 35. Hugs, Grizzly Guardian. We got one of those earlier, and it's stamped. Paw Patch Formation foil. Full Art Island foil. Sunspine Lynx, 155. Not looking forward to playing against this. We have our uncommons and our commons. That definitely reminds me of the Questing Beast. And last but not least, 36. We have Season of Loss art card. Foil Tempest Angler. Full Art Swamp. Iridescent Vine Lasher, number 2. 99. Very nice. That is our second one. We have our uncommons and our commons. Alright, that rounds out our second box. Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure with Bloomburrow Play Booster Box number 2. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm. It really helps out the channel, and we're trying to grow. So, it's much appreciated. Until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.